done this year. I think she's shooting over 50% in her last 5 games. Has shot it over 40% all year. And that just speaks to her work ethic. She got in the gym and she got better, and I admire that. And I think that's what makes great players great, and that's exactly what she did.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I didn't want that on here. I thought it wouldn't play because I forgot to take it off. So let me do this. Hello everyone. How are you? Oh, that's right. I have to press that button. So I can see the TikTok comments. So give me a second, TikTok. Instagram, gotta press go live there. And TikTok, I gotta find you. There you are. Gotta get Caitlin off the screen. Give me a second. Oh, Wnba. Many years I have waited. Welcome, welcome. It's late. I got home from pickleball. I felt like talking to you guys. I was hoping somebody, hold on one second. Give me a second if you're watching on YouTube. I apologize for this. I just have to get this off. Okay, cool. Putting that back there. Okay, cool. All right. Hello. Happy evening. Okay, now TikTok, gotta pop out the chat. I don't know if anyone's actually watching, but just in case. Hello. 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 Hi, Konya and Ichan and all these things. I have to pop out the chat so I can see you guys because I can't see myself on TikTok. That's the weird thing. For some reason, but I mean, I can see myself on my eCam, so I assume. Hello. Are you in the UK, or is that how I said it? Okay, there we go. So I have been, just checking in on, I wanted to check in. I just got home and wanted to see if anyone wanted to come on and chat. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and nope, I'm in Ohio. Just trying to be different. Okay, well, that's fair. Well, how's it going? How's the being different going? Do you find you enjoy it? I'm from Illinois originally, but I live here in Los Angeles. Now, you didn't say in Ohio. You didn't say from Ohio. That is a very different thing. It was snow. Oh, wow. Okay, well, it's. I would say it's cold here, but I think you'll be mad at me if I say that because it's not very cold and all that. Okay, so with that being said, have you been? Are you a nightly 08 1? Are you new to me? I think you are. Now, I do know it's midnight on the East Coast, so we probably won't get a ton of people. Oh, wow. Yeah, I played pickleball. My hair looks a mess. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Okay, so one of the reasons I wanted to, we found out that Teaspoon did make a call to Becky to vouch for Kennedy Carter from Becky's own press conference. So that's cool that Teaspoon put a word in, okay, for that. And obviously, like Becky said, she's balling out overseas. Hopefully she can ball out for us. So it looks like Kennedy has a good chance of making the team. Thank you for the heart, Marika. I appreciate you. Hey, Mindy. Hey, everybody. Just like people just popping in, and leaving. Blessing, no curse. Blessing, no curse. Oh, okay. Sometimes I try to understand why people. Hey, what's up, Marika? Markia? Markla? Is that Markia? I think it looks like a small I, but then it could also be an L. So I'm not sure. Hey, Mindy, how are you? Okay, so I just really don't. Can you guys see me? Okay, like, am I big enough on your phones? I know there's, Markla. It is Markla. Okay. Wow. Okay. Or is it Mark LA or is it Markla? Just popping in, catching up. Hey, I know you're good. Okay. Hey, Miss Holmes, how you guys doing? All right. Just making sure I'm big enough. Everything's good. Them getting her is a big change. Yeah. So aces are going to be, dare I say, good this year as opposed to any year they've played. So good luck to the teams that have to face the aces. They three-peating for sure, right? Well, they wait. Did they win? No, the Liberty did. So they need like 3 more years. They need 2 more years of championships to do. Yeah, I did see that AB signed a contract for $6 million in 4 years. Oh, I lost my ball. Guess it wasn't meant to be. All right. Yes, I did hear about AB's contract. But yeah, in order to three-peat, they got to play, 2 more years. She can play, just hoping she could keep herself in check. Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, the only person that's going to get in Kennedy's way is Kennedy. And so now she has this opportunity. So we'll see. Yeah, exactly. They won the year before, then the Liberty won. Now they won again. And so it's up to them to, if they want to three-peat, they got to win 2 more years in a row. I believe the only team that's ever won 4 championships is the Comets, correct? Now, in a row, because the Lynx have won 4, but they didn't happen back to back to back. They happen like every other year or something like that. So Kennedy or Coach Hammond, she's likely the one to do TR. I'm not sure what that means. Yep, Comets won 4 in a row. Yeah, I think the Comets are the only team that's ever won 4 in a row. The Portland Fire, I've been watching. Okay, so I haven't been scouring the internet for information, but I will say that I did see a little clip of the Portland Fire where he was the coach was explaining how they do things and why they do things. So I thought that was interesting. I saw clips of Chicago Sky. I've seen some of the Dallas Wings. I've seen some of the Connecticut Sun. I've seen, I feel like very little of the Minnesota Lynx. I've seen a couple of the Indiana. I saw a little bit of Phoenix. Did I see the Tempo? Well, I did see a moment of the Tempo because I saw Kiki Rice. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there was any other teams. I don't think I've seen any Atlanta footage. And I don't, I love that I found someone who watched the NBA. Yeah, that's why, Knightley, I'm so glad you followed, because one of the reasons that I started this whole thing was that my friends did not know who I was talking about, and I was boring them with all this WNBA information. And so I'm now everybody's WNBA friend. You could talk to me, and I know their names and all of those things. And so now you don't have to worry. Yeah, this isn't really breaking news. I mean, you guys can't see it anyway because you're not on Instagram. I mean, YouTube. But the words breaking are on the YouTube version. But yes, you found your people. So if you're looking for, hey, what's up, Danielle? Are you watching on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok? Because you don't have to watch in both places, Danielle. I mean, of course, you can be my YouTube person. So now I can't put TikTok comments on the screen.
Yeah, I think Ravens had a tremendous year. I think not only from a shooting perspective, but as the point guard of a team, as a guard of a team, she's been a true leader. She's led that team after losing 5 starters.
Okay, sorry about that. I keep putting. Wait, where now I lost. Hold on, now I got to move me so I can get Kennedy back. Okay, yeah. All right, I got rid of Caitlin. I had that up there a couple days ago. Okay, you're only watching on YouTube. Okay, I just want to make sure you're not watching. But I can put YouTube comments on the broadcast so you guys can see it on TikTok. They can see it on YouTube. And Instagram can see it. I can't put TikTok comments up there because TikTok doesn't share their API. So, unfortunately, their comments don't come up. But I am able to go live. So I found a way to get a stream key so I can go live on all those platforms. I just can't put your comments on the screen. So if I want to say to saddest beat, wow, I found my people. Unfortunately, I can't put your comment on the screen. But I would otherwise. I promise. I heard there's something called Social Ninja. And if I can figure out how to use Social Ninja somehow and I can put it on my stream, I'll let you know. But right now, I mean, you guys obviously can see the comments, but sometimes maybe I want to highlight a TikTok person, but I can't do it. But this is cool because this is all in my face on YouTube. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me move it up a little bit. But unfortunately, yes. Okay, what are your thoughts on the Fire versus Tempo team? So I don't really have any thoughts other than I'm excited to see how they're gonna do. I'm just like, I didn't know any of the coaches or personnel that they were dealing with, so I'm just excited to see what's gonna come out. Seeing these new teams. I mean, if you think about it, some of our favorite players, almost a lot of our favorite players, are playing in entirely new destinations. So I saw a video of a young lady who said, WNBA fans, what are we doing here? Are we following the new team that our favorite players go to? Or are we trying to follow the team that our city is from? And I'll tell you this, you don't have to choose. You can follow whoever the F you want. If you want to follow Kennedy Carter with the Aces, and you want to follow, Skylar Diggins with the Sky, and you want to be a fan of NECA, you can do that. Now, some people do like to pick a team, and that's also okay, but don't feel restricted. You get to make the rules. It doesn't matter. I have season tickets to the Sparks, and when I go, I will root for sometimes players that are playing for the other team against the Sparks. I don't care. So I can do whatever I want. It's my world. What do I think about the Fever? I think they're going to be great. I mean, come on. Caitlin Clark's great. Obviously, we already know. I mean, the Fever didn't change enough for us to be worried about their chemistry. Okay, Nightly 08. It's a little past that. So unfortunately, I don't like to dwell in two places, the past or the future. I only like to talk about the present. And so that has been talked about to death and brought back to life and killed again. And so we're not going there. So I'm sorry. It's been too long. That's in the news cycle. I don't know. Fever are the team. Well, they're your team. Yeah, okay. You got season tickets? Bring me. I have one ticket. So I don't have tickets. I have one ticket for each game, So I don't have an extra seat for you. So how you doing over there, Danielle? Are you still watching? Sorry, Breakfast Santana. Yeah. Hey, Daisy, how are you? Yeah, I wish I could put you guys' comments on the screen. It'd be cool. Didn't Carter have it? Well, here's the thing, Ali. I'm going to ask everybody here. If you've ever had an attitude in the past and don't want it to be said about you going forward, put a 1 in the comments. If you've ever had a moment where you were known for being a little bit of an attitude or having a moment, I just want to put a 1 in the chat because we've all done it. And so, yes, has Kennedy Carter had some challenges in the past? Yes, but that was the past. She's had a year off from the WNBA. She has hopefully, matured, learned things about herself, and she deserves a chance to, to put a new narrative out into the world. And we, as the fans, get to decide if we're going to be open-minded enough to welcome people into the new era or if we're just going to live in the past and paint them with some kind of permanent stick. Okay? All right. So, hey, Todd, you will get banned. Okay? If you keep spamming my chat. If I don't have a moderator here, do I? I don't think I do. But Todd, please don't write the same comment in my chat multiple times. That's a rule. Okay, I can, there's Lex. Lex, did I ever make you a moderator, Lex? You might not be a moderator. Oh, well. She earned a sportsmanship award overseas. That's great. In your opinion, do you think Lauren Betts will get to be a starter? I have no idea. I'm not in the Mystics camp. Okay, you are. Okay, Lex, if anybody keeps writing the same comment over and over again, please mute them. You don't have to ban them unless it's a rude comment, but mute if you guys see anything like that. All right. I don't have, because I'm not on TikTok, I think it would take me forever to figure out how to mod you valuables, but that doesn't mean I can't do it some other time. But right now I'm on my computer, so I'm not actually in the TikTok interface. So I don't know exactly how to do that. Okay. Kelly is just an extremely competitive league. People love Bree Hall, Deja, Kelly, all these names that you guys are like, where's that player? Why are they not playing? And you're like, okay, well, let's look. 45 more players just came into the W. They already had almost 150. So you are looking at one of the most competitive leagues in the world with the smallest rosters, because the WNBA, I mean, the NBA has like 15 roster spots. The WNBA only has 12. So you're talking about times, now 15 teams, I think it is. That's 45 more roster spots that would be available if we had 15 people. So it's just not enough. And you just have to be the best of the best. And every time you jump from high school to college, the level goes up like 10, right? And you go from college to pros, goes up 10. Everybody can't make that leap. And it doesn't mean that they're not good basketball players and they wouldn't ball out in almost anybody's gym. But now they're playing with the best of the best in the world. So it's tough. Kennedy Carter is not coming for Jackie's spot. If anything, Kennedy is kind of a PG, isn't she? Is she a shooting guard? I feel like with Cloud, okay, it's not, okay, I disagree with the Tasha Cloud situation that it's politics. I guarantee you they offered her money and she didn't like the number because she thought it was going to be more. And so that's why she's not on a team. Okay? Well, okay, I can't guarantee it, but I don't feel like it's politics. Okay? I don't 100% feel like it's politics. I think she would have liked to stay in New York, and they did not have the money to pay her what she would like. So yeah, exactly. Like, I think Tosh could go somewhere else and get money, but does she want to do that? Right? So I watched Bree play in high school. I was there when she got her 1,000th point. There you go. See, I get it. And she's one of your favorites. You got a personal connection to the girl. You watched her in her formidable years, her formative years, not her formidable years, although could be the same. But I get it. It's just, listen, I hope Bree's in somebody's training camp, but it's tough. It's tough out here in these streets. I wouldn't want to be trying to make a WNBA team. Because that's going to be a real, humbling experience when you were in the league and then you just don't get to play. I mean, there was a girl who was drafted number 1 in the draft and ain't still in the W. So it's hard out here. Savannah, do you have a crystal ball? Because I don't. But do you think they'll play well together? Yes, I do. Guys, I don't predict the future. Are Paige and AZ going to do the damn thing and bring a championship to Dallas? I have no idea. But do I think they'll play well together? I think they have good chemistry as far as basketball-wise, at least. So, yeah, I think they'll be fine. What did Lex say? She was so overwhelming for the Liberty. What do you mean? Sorry, I missed something. Underwhelming. Okay, sorry, Torin. I was like, overwhelming. I don't understand. Well, I don't know. I mean, I thought Tosh played really well when she played in Philly for Unrivaled and things like that. I mean, Tosh has these moments, but yeah. I just got in a fight with someone because they said AZ only got drafted because she's Paige's link. Okay, 1, don't get in fights over stupid shit. Let people say whatever they want to say. Okay, 1. 2, no professional team is drafting somebody because they're a girlfriend. I don't care what they say. Okay, and 3, AZ is a good basketball player. Okay. Listen, it's all I'm saying is it's a very competitive league. It's tough. So, right. Well, they got Sabali, they got Sabrina, they've got, they don't have I was like, well, who do they have as a backup, point guard? Because Tosh really came in as, Sabrina's replacement, right? When Sabrina need rest. So we'll see what happens. Well, yeah, if I was Tosh and I wanted to stay, 5, yeah, okay. If I wanted to stay with Liberty, with the league minimum going up so much, I probably, Phoebus. No, Phoebus is not a backup for Sabrina Ionescu. She's not a point. Nah, not true. Yeah, if she can prove she's a good player, she can get signed for 2 years. Listen, I don't think that's, I see that you don't think Tosh is that good. I don't think Tosh is bad. I just think that you have to look at the salary cap of the Liberty And with having to sign Breanna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, and Jonquel Jones, and Satu Sabli, you're already going down to and then they had Phoebish, they probably have Marina Johannes still. So you're going down the list of like what they're looking for, right? And so at that point, your number, the number is getting smaller and smaller, and you might be like, well, I thought I was going to get a lot, right? But it depends, right? If Tosh was getting paid somewhere around 200,000 last year, 300,000 might not feel that much of a come up for her, right? But yeah, those that were getting paid 74, that's a 4 times. So maybe she thought she was gonna, so who knows? Why don't other contenders want her? No, Torin, that's not true. You don't know what other teams might want. She may not be interested in going to other teams. So you let's not spin any kind of like yarns that other teams are not trying to pick up Tosh Cloud. I think Tosh wants to stay in New York. And she's trying to figure it out. So I don't know if I agree that this is like, well, she's doing what she thinks is best. And I say, so I support her in doing what she thinks is best. Yeah, exactly. Tosh wanted to retire in Phoenix. Things changed. Well, right. Tosh said she didn't want to go to Phoenix when she originally went there. And then she was like, I will die for this franchise. And then they traded her. So, it's one of those things. Like, you can only be so loyal. So if I was Tosh, but obviously maybe she was holding out for New York and then New York didn't come off those coins. So I don't know. I can't. Nightly, how long? Oh, did you just become a subscriber of my channel? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Wait. I think you did, Nightly. Did you just become a subscriber? I think you did. Gave her a number to someone incoming. Oh, well, it's possible. I think you did. It just says your name next to your name. It says you're a subscriber because Lex is a subscriber. And Mindy, Mindy's just a gifter. Sorry. Yeah, I'm like, wait, did Nightly join? Yes. Okay, let's go. We got to welcome you. I don't know why those played so slow. I didn't like that at all. Yeah. Anyway, I usually play 4 of them when you join my fan club. So thank you so much, Nightly, for joining my fan club. Anyone else want to do so? We will be watching games. Yeah, thanks, Mindy. Yeah, become a subscriber. What the hell? I'm just kidding. No one has to become a subscriber. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, go ahead and help me pay for my season tickets. I need about 200 more subscribers. Become a subscriber. Help me pay for these season tickets. Can you give predictions for WNBA opening week? No, I don't do predictions. I can, Torin. I can actually. My prediction is there will be preseason games. There will be opening games. They will play against national teams and in cities that are not necessarily their cities. And you will get to see some of the people that won't make the teams play in preseason. Those are my predictions. Yes, I make very obvious predictions because I don't like to speculate. So if you're looking for me to tell you who's going to get picked first, who's going to win Rookie of the Year, who's going to win the championship, I don't live in the future like that. Hi, Lala. How are you? Lukalele, why are you asking me questions that you already know the answer to? Who are my faves? What do you mean? What do you mean? Who's my team? I have a team. It's called Bryn, Team Bryn. I'm all about Team Bryn. She's my favorite player. She's amazing. That's me, by the way. For those of you that don't know, my name's Bryn. As far as I like a lot of players. I'm excited to see Lauren Betts, AZ Fudd, everybody that just got drafted, Jaquez, like all them, right? Dukelich, Ledger Walker, Raven Simone. I keep wanting to say Raven Simone. Raven Johnson, Tanaya Ladson. I want to see those, okay? But I also want to see the Fever and them back, right? Because they have Caitlyn, so I'm excited to see them like be just as good as they were last year, but with Caitlyn back in the lineup, and then Raven as a backup PG. I'm like, go girl. I am excited to see the Liberty. Obviously, there's a lot of returners, right? The Aces. If this one makes the team, which I think she will, but that's going to be cool to see that, see how like she mixes with their stuff. Just seeing all the different players, seeing the wings, AZ, if I didn't say her name already, and Paige and all that. I'm excited. I'm just excited to see basketball. Oh, yeah. Wait, Plum left her agency? Pourquoi? Yeah, well, I ain't mad at her. The Odyssey Sims is a good player. She'll get picked up somewhere, hopefully. Oh, Under Armour. Oh, why? Did she say why? Well, it could have been United Artists. I don't know. Why did she leave Under Armour? Do we know? Well, that's great, Torin. Chicago Sky. I mean, it's hard not to be a Chicago Sky fan now that they got Rakia Jackson and freaking Skylar Diggins and Azare. I think they are. Oh, they're not no sleeper. I will tell you this. Here's my prediction. Best tunnel fits, hands down. If they were giving out a trophy, it's going to Chicago. It's going to Chicago. Wait, Curry left Under Armour? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Angel with the freaking ace. I mean, with the dream. Sorry. So, who's what? Who's annoying? Who are you guys talking about? I lost something. I low-key think they overpaid Azare. Azare's a good player. Sloot. Oh, man, don't be mean to Sloot. You think Sloot is annoying? I don't agree with that. I think Sloot is a good basketball player. What are we talking about here, guys? What are we talking about? She's a great player. And I think she's a good teammate. I'm a little confused. I mean, yeah, she's coming back from her ACL. We don't know how many more years she will play because that's up to her. But I'm excited to see Sloot back and healthy. Hey, D from LA. Thanks for Danielle. Thanks for the subscribe to YouTube. Look at that. Look at you joining. I just saw it on my phone. It's going to be a great season. I agree. It's 44 games, right, guys? 44? It's still 44 again, or is it 48? How many games we got this season? How many we got? Torin, how can you say that Tosh is... I don't know if I agree with that. Hold on. What happened? Something happened on my TikTok. Something happened. The chat... Okay, I don't know. That was weird. My screen went weird. I don't know if I agree that Tosh is not good with the thirst traps. I think a lot of people that like the ladies might disagree with you. I think Tosh has got quite a following of ladies that are very big fans. There you go. Torin may be Tosh's biggest fan. That's a good one, Lex. That's a good one. Torin, you don't seem to like Tosh Cloud. Let's call a spade a spade. You don't like Tosh Cloud. We got it. She's not your Stilo. We get it. Not your type. Honestly, I dislike Tosh. You didn't have to tell us that. We already knew that. So, all right. There you go, Valuables. Valuable said, I ain't even into the ladies. And I'd be like, maybe I might like Tosh. You don't have to be into the ladies or the gentlemen to have a crush. Lots of people have crushes on, but we already knew, right? The sky is blue in case we didn't know, right? Exactly. I just want to let you guys know that this player that I've been like trashing repeatedly in about 75 comments, that I do not like them. It's like, oh, okay. You could have fooled me. You fooled me. Yeah, it's okay. You're allowed to not like the player, okay? But we do really like Tosh. I mean, we like all the players, but I think Tosh is a fan favorite. So I don't know. I like that Tosh like wears her emotions on her sleeve. I like that she speaks her mind. And I think she's a good teammate. You know. And even though I don't normally comment about relationships, I'm kind of sad that her and Izzy broke up. So that's my other thing. Unless they are still together and that was just a rumor. Okay, Torin, you and I, like, why do people keep asking for Liz Cambridge to come back? Like, no, it's not happening. Let it go. It's not happening, guys. It's not happening. Yeah. All right. Okay, so we do know that Kennedy got, I keep pointing this way because I can see myself on two screens, so we'll just say this. Okay, if I point here, that's for TikTok. If I point here, if I point here, that's for Instagram. And actually, I haven't gotten any Instagram comments. I wonder if I actually pressed go live on Instagram. Maybe I'm not live on Instagram. Oopsies. I might not be live because I haven't seen any comments for Instagram. Let me see. Did I not? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, I am live on Instagram. Just nobody's watching. Okay, good. Just making sure. I mean, it's okay. I'm like, nobody loves me on Instagram. Don't go over to Instagram and try to make me feel loved. I don't need fake love, okay? I'm just saying I didn't see anybody over there. I'm honestly excited to see the Mabrys play together. I know. Well, they were on the same team in college. Marina and Michaela played together, and then Marina and Dara. Didn't Marina and Dara play together at Notre Dame? Yeah. Torrent, stop hating on people. Torrent, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Okay, they did, right? Okay. Dara played overseas, and she deserves a chance to show if she can make a team. And I disagree that they signed her for publicity. But no, you can't do that. You can't. Just because you disagree with someone does not mean you can mute them. You can only mute them if they're being a nuisance. But yes, I know. Jokes. I have to tell my moderators because I have to let them know they have to mute as Bryn would mute. Now, if I let them mute as they would mute, they would have muted some people before this. Not you specifically, Torin, just plenty of people. They would probably never allow Go Vols back. They would allow a lot of people. I don't think Dara was ever in the W. I think she went immediately overseas. Am I correct about that? Maybe she had a tryout and didn't make the team, but as far as I know, she's never played in the W. I want to see Cheyenne Sellers. Okay. All right. Let's talk about Cheyenne, okay? Nothing against Cheyenne. I know she's a fan favorite and you guys love her, and she had some time overseas. When she got into the game last year, she looked lost. Now, I think she's obviously going to adjust much better now, and she could make somebody's squad, but it was not hard to see why Cheyenne did not make a team last year. The fact that she was dismissed from Valkyrie's training camp before they even played their first preseason game was crazy. We still don't know what happened with that. But then when she got in with the Dream, was it? Or was it the Wings? Who was it? Was it the Dream? I think it was the Dream, right, guys? She got invited to the Dreams training camp. And then she, just looked lost. Like, she didn't know what she was doing. And so that was last year, okay? I don't believe she's the same player. I'm sure that with her time overseas and doing things, I'm sure she's, gotten better, maybe, playing with professionals. But I will say this. I will absolutely support her having an opportunity. I will be surprised if she makes a roster. But I can't remember. Whose camp is she in? Yeah. Whose camp is she in again? In the Israeli league, I think she only averaged 6 points. Okay. Well, Torin, we know that. Who does impress you, Torin? Could you tell us somebody who you do think is good? Oh, she's in the Wings camp? Okay. Ooh, that's okay. Okay, I've seen Isaiah James. Have you guys seen JJ Quinterly in any of the in any of the footage? Because I haven't watched a ton, but I've only seen. Uh, well, I don't. Yeah. You talking about Cheyenne? Ukulele? All right. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. I like Aaliyah Edwards, Cardoso, Rakia, and Marina. Okay, all right. These are good players. What's your thoughts on lowering the rims? Oh my God, Nightly08. You better not be pro lowering the rims. I cannot have that discussion. First of all, I am so grateful that no one has said that. So I'm a little, this is an example of you not being able to talk to people because you're bringing up stuff from like 25 years ago. Who is talking about that? The W is entertaining enough. Like, but yeah, that was like even during the pandemic is like one of the last times I've kind of heard that. But I feel like enough people love women's basketball at this point that no one's making that argument. The whole argument was if they need to make themselves more as entertaining as the men. But what's interesting is the women are outpacing the men in college viewership. And because of the fact that they play 4 years, I think it's just the loyalty of people knowing who the players are. So yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know where you are seeing that, but I think you need to hang out with different people because we don't have anyone coming in. Okay, that's what it is, Nightly08. Don't worry. No one in these lives is going to say that. Okay. Right. Exactly. Saddest beat. Saddest beat. Okay. Yes. Honestly, I'm a guy. I thought you were a guy. When they said, yeah, I did. I thought you were a guy. I got into the W was through gambling. Oh, wow. You're a gambler. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Well, I support everyone's right to do whatever they want. I know there's people that do like prize picks and whatever all that shit is. I don't even remember the names of all of them, FanDuel and things like that. But I will say this. I do not gamble on sports. I don't ever want to be rooting for someone not to make more points or to cover a spread or to, do whatever and be mad and be talking about that player didn't help me cover my parlay and ish like that. So, which also don't tweet that at a player. Don't tell them that they fucked it up for you. If you chose to gamble on sports, then that's what it's called. It's called gambling. They don't owe you anything. Yes, Nightly08. We call it the MNBA because one, of course, we support men's right to play basketball. We think it's great that they let them have their own league. I would probably find men's basketball more entertaining if it had defense. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So yeah, we call it the MNBA and we don't ever really talk about it. I care not for listen, we know about LeBron, we know Curry, we know the names, right? The names, but I don't care about watching the NBA. So like if you were to invite me over and be like, hey, I'm having an NBA finals party, I'd be like, okay, we've put it on, like, watch like a couple of games when it's like the most important game. But other than that, they also have an 82 game season. I don't have that kind of attention span. Call me when it gets serious. I don't have time to care about who won Tuesday night, I haven't watched the MNBA since the 90s. So yeah, exactly. I'm like, I just couldn't believe the other day when I heard the game that Bam Adebayo scored. How many points did he score? 82 points or some shit? And everybody was mad because he broke Kobe's record. Like Kobe would want his record broken. Like anyway. But the point is that I was like, did anyone play defense in that game? Like, because when I heard the final score, it was ridiculous. Okay. And that's only the regular game season, 82 games, right? And then you go into the postseason. So, I did not see that. Tell me about it, Torrin. I don't know that one. So thank you for the follow, Saddest Beat. I've earned your right. I've earned a follow. I feel special. Yeah, this is fun, guys. Oh, let me get Danielle's comment off the screen. I'm sure you guys are like, why is that still up there? Yeah, so remove from broadcast. Okay. Definitely well earned. Well, thank you, Saddest Beast. I work really hard to earn my followers. If you guys can tell me where all the followers are that buy all the gifts, right? Like, I think you have to have like a really large following to make a lot of money from gifts. GIFTS is what I mean, not GIFS. A bad take. What did I say something? What bad take? Bad take. I don't know what we're talking about. They do play a total of 6 minutes longer, so that's why the scores are 6 minutes, Megan. You think 6 minutes is the reason why they score 100 more points than the women? No, they do not play defense. That is not enough. I know 6 minutes is long in basketball, but I assure you that there's still it's their I think it's 5 actually. They play 15-minute quarters, right? Either way, they don't play defense. Those men don't play defense. I've watched it. It's like, anyway. Yeah, 50 to 35 men's, 101 to 98. It's crazy. The WNBA are way more physical too. Yep, 6 minutes does not matter for real, for real. Well, I mean, I can understand they're going to score more points, sure, but I'm talking about their scores are like, I think the game that Bam scored, it was like 180 to like 140 or something, or 130. I'm like, that's insane. I almost a 200-point game. That ain't no 6 minutes. That's no defense. So to me, that's what I'm talking about. I could see if the scores were 100 to 98. I haven't seen one of those scores in the NBA in a while. I've been seeing these 130 to 150 games. So, yeah, it's crazy. They make more threes. Yeah, it's become a more 3-point. It's kind of funny. Steph Curry played, I don't know if you guys know this, but Steph Curry was drafted pretty low, kind of like Tom Brady, right? Like 7th round, underweight, wasn't that good, probably won't be that successful in the NBA. And sorry, I froze for a second. I feel like my computer is glitching. You guys with me? Am I still there? I was kind of frozen for a second, so I'm checking. I'm checking for if we're good, or if we're, like my hands are moving. I don't know if I'm still live. Are we good? Okay, cool. All right. It's 1 a.m. for me. I have to go. Okay, so I don't have a usual live time. I am the worst in that way. I just go live when I think. I don't normally go live this late, though. I do try to go live a little earlier. It just depends on the day. So turn your alerts on if you want to know when I'm live, and you might catch me. But I will say this, Nightly, we will be watching games together. Now, what that means is you watch at your house, I watch at my house, and we talk about it. So when the games start, we'll start doing lives where we watch the game. So that's when you'll be able to definitely catch me. And then we kind of stick around afterwards or at halftime and talk and stuff. So, okay? But I'm not live every day. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Get some rest. Oh, no. So, like, it depends, because all the games are in different places, right? ESPN, what is that thing that they put a lot of the games on? When I can't remember the name, but obviously the WNBA app. But what's the other one, guys, that a lot of the women, what is that channel that they put a lot of the games on that's like Prime? Yeah, but no, the other one that's kind of like free or for women. It's not women, but I don't know. I can't think of it. It's not Lifetime, obviously, but I can't think of the other one Ion. Thank you. I was like, the one where they have the women broadcaster. I don't like a lot of their broadcasters, but Ion, yes, that's the one I was thinking of. Ion. But yeah, so they have them in lots of different places, so you gotta check those different places. But yeah, hold on one second. Hey, you about to go to bed? Have a good night, Nightly. Can I call you back in about probably 5 minutes? Okay. All right. Bye. All right. I called somebody. They called me back. It's 10 o'clock. It's already late. But I asked because their phone's about to go on Do Not Disturb at 10. It's crazy on Instagram. I can see myself on Instagram because it has a delay, and I just hung up the phone on Instagram. I'm in the past on Instagram. I'm in the future on TikTok. Okay, so yes, Ion. That's what. So anyway, but League Pass, you should buy League Pass if you don't have it. That's a way to support. Now they're going to start making, they have revenue sharing now. So buy your jerseys, buy your tickets, things like that. The players are profiting from the sales of their stuff. So make sure you're supporting this year. All right. Well, I think we covered it. How many people? I don't even know. Like, let me go over here and see what's going on Tiki Taki. Tiki Tiki Taki Taki. Hello, Tiki Taki people. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for, let's see if we can find any fun sound effects.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
That's me saying goodbye. I'm glad TikTok dropped me off here. I started watching Wnba, and once I got introduced to the WNBA, I barely watch the men's anymore. Exactly. Once you go W, you can't go back. Yeah, you decided you liked your basketball without the D, but with the defense. Get it? I'm so good. I know, so clever. All right, guys, let's call it a night. This was fun. It's been 47 minutes that I've been live. I'm using that one. You like that one, Megan? Yeah, I was trying to be clever on if there was a way I could say it, because it's like you would think that the MNBA had the D, but they don't, but in the sense of defense, right? And you would think that the W didn't have the D, but they do in the sense of defense. So it's kind of funny. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Make sure that you, I will, when there's news like trades, things like that, like let's say Tosh finally does sign a contract, or if somebody gets waived or stuff like that. By the way, one thing I want to say, I'm saying this to you, I'm looking right at you. Prepare yourself. Some of your favorites are going home. I don't know who they are. I don't know when, but there's not enough space for all of them. So prepare yourself, okay? Just prepare yourself. Don't be like, oh my God, I can't believe she didn't make the team. You never know what's going to happen. People get picked up, hardship contracts. Somebody could turn a whole career. Who knows? I was curious if Erica Wheeler ever got cut before she made a team. Alicia Clark got cut 3 times, and she won 2 championships with the Aces and 1 with Seattle, or the other way around. 2 with Seattle and 1 with the Aces. So she's a 3-time WNBA champion, and she was cut from 3 teams. So I'm just saying, don't panic. It's going to happen. Some people are going to get cut, but don't freak out. Okay? All right, guys. Yeah. I don't know if I think Alicia Clark is in somebody's camp. I want to say she is on somebody's team or in somebody's camp, right? Yes? No? Has anyone heard anything? I don't know. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know, actually. I'm not sure. The Wings, I think. Okay, yeah. I think I did. I'm like, I heard she signed somewhere, but I can't remember. If you want to know anything about WNBA news, if you're curious and you kind of want to catch up, go to the WNBA.com, go to free agency, and go under transactions. You can find out every contract that's already been signed and training camp contracts and all that stuff. So that's a good way to kind of catch yourself up if you're looking for a certain player. And you can search by player and you can search by team. So you don't have to watch all of the transactions for whatever. They go back like a week, 2 weeks. You could just look for a specific player. So if you want to look for Alicia Clark, you can look for her name, see if she's in there. All right, everybody. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired, or at least get off here. Let's be honest, I'm not going to bed. But I do want to say have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. This was fun.